Delta761, contact Cleveland Center 120.45, take care.
Center on 120.45, Delta761, take care. Cleveland Center, Delta761, out of flight level 350 for flight level 370.
Delta761, Cleveland Center, roger.
Out of flight level 350 for flight level 370 direct boost.
Delta761, Cleveland Center.
Skywest 061. Contact New York Center 124.9er. Have a good one.
Contact New York Center 124.9er Sky with 061. Have a good one.
Delta 761. Contact New York Center 124.9er.
Contact New York Center 124.9er Delta 761. Good afternoon, New York Center. Delta 761, descending via Milton for flight level 344.
Delta 761, New York Center, copy.
New York Center, Southwest 2413. Good afternoon. Descending via Milton for flight level 350.
Southwest 2413, New York Center, roger. Sky with 061. Contact New York Center 123.625.
Center on 123.625 Sky with 061.
Delta 761, contact New York Center 123.625.
Contact New York Center 123.625 Delta 761. Have a good afternoon. New York Center, Delta 761. Good afternoon. Descending via Milton for flight level 308.
Delta 761. New York Center, copy. Skywest 061. Contact New York Center 132.5.
Contact New York Center 132.5 Sky with 061. Have a good afternoon.
Delta 761. Contact New York Center 132.5. Take care.
Center 132.5 Delta 761. New York Center, Delta 761. Good afternoon. Descending via Milton for flight level 286.
Delta 761, New York Center, roger. New York Center, American 302, flight level 319er. American 302, New York Center, radar contact.
New York Center, Southwest 2413, descending via Milton for flight level 349er.
Southwest 2413, New York Center.
New York Center, UPS 1445 Heavy, descending via Module 4, flight level 265.
UPS 1445 Heavy, New York Center, roger.
New York Center, Brickyard 4633, good afternoon, flight level 319er.
Brickyard 4633, New York Center, roger.
Cleveland Center, Delta 761, descending via Milton for flight level 249er.
Center 120.6, Delta 1724.
Delta 761, contact New York Center 124.625.
Contact New York Center 124.625 Delta 761. Have a good one. New York Center, Delta 761, descending via Milton for flight level 227.
Delta 761, New York Center. New York Center, Southwest 2413, descending via Milton for flight level 308. Southwest 2413, New York Center. American 2321, contact New York Center 118.975.
Center on 118.975, American 2321, see you. New York Center, Brickyard 4633, descending via Milton for flight level 305.
Brickyard 4633, New York Center. Brickyard 4633, descend and maintain 14,000, altimeter 3023.
Descend and maintain 14,000, altimeter 3023, Brickyard 4633.
Skywest 061, descend maintain 8,000 feet, altimeter 3023.
Descend maintain 8,000 feet, altimeter 3023, Skywest 061.
New York Center, Piedmont 5724, good afternoon, 11,700. Piedmont 5724, New York Center, good afternoon, radar contact, continue climb to 16,000 feet, altimeter 3028. Continue climb to 16,000 feet, altimeter 3028, Piedmont 5724. Brickyard 4362, contact New York Center 135.45.
Center on 135.45, Brickyard 4362.
Southwest 2413, descend maintain 8,000, altimeter 3023. Descend maintain 8,000, altimeter 3023, Southwest 2413. Skywest 061, contact New York approach 120.8, have a good one.
Contact New York approach, Sky with 061.
Southwest 2413. Contact New York approach 120.8. Contact New York approach Southwest 2413. Delta 761. Contact New York approach 120.8. See you.
Contact New York approach Delta 761.
Southwest 2413, New York approach, altimeter 3023, expect the visual approach runway 4.
Altimeter 3023, expect the visual approach runway 4 south, west 2413.
New York approach Delta 761, 1,800 feet with information X-ray.
Delta 761, New York approach, altimeter 3023, expect the visual approach runway 4.
Altimeter 3023, expect the visual approach runway 4 Delta 761.
American 2321, leave Proud heading 235, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 4.
Leave Proud heading 235, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 4, American 2321.
Southwest 668, turn left, heading 090, intercept the 4 localizer, descend maintain 5,500. Turn left, heading 090, intercept the 4 localizer, descend maintain 5,500, Southwest 668. Skywest 061, descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000, Skywest 061.
American 2321, turn right, heading 235 vectors for lead approach.
Turn right, heading 235, American 2321.
New York approach, Brickyard 4633,
14,100 feet, we have X-ray.
Brickyard 4633, New York approach, altimeter 3023, expect the visual approach runway 4.
Altimeter 3023, expect the visual approach runway 4, Brickyard 4633.
Delta 490, airport is at your 12 o'clock 15 miles. Report the field in sight.
Field in sight, Delta 490.
Delta 490, cleared visual approach runway 4.
Cleared visual approach 4, Delta 490.
Southwest 2413, descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000, Southwest 2413.
Delta 490, contact LaGuardia Tower 118.7.
Contact Tower 118.7, Delta 490.
Southwest 668, airport is at your 12 o'clock 15 miles. Report the field in sight. We have the field, Southwest 668. Southwest 668, cleared visual approach runway 4. Cleared visual approach 4, Southwest 668. Skywest 061, descend maintain 3,000 feet.
Descend maintain 3,000 feet, Skywest 061.
Southwest 668, contact LaGuardia Tower 118.7. Contact Tower 118.7, Southwest 668.
New York approach, Southwest 2216, 10,000 feet, we have X-ray.
Brickyard 261, leave Proud heading 035, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 4. Leave Proud heading 035, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 4 Brickyard 261. Brickyard 4633, descend and maintain 3000. Descend and maintain 3000, Brickyard 4633. Southwest 2216, New York approach. Good afternoon, altimeter 3023, expect the visual approach runway 4.
Altimeter 3023, expect the visual approach runway 4 Southwest 2216.
Southwest 2413, descend and maintain 3000.
Descend and maintain 3000, Southwest 2413.
Brickyard 261, airport is at your 12 o'clock 10 miles. Report the field in sight. We have the field, Brickyard 261. Brickyard 261, cleared visual approach runway 4. Cleared visual approach 4, Brickyard 261. Brickyard 261, contact LaGuardia Tower 118.7. Over to Tower 118.7, Brickyard 261. Take care. Skywest 061. Lead Proud heading 035. Expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 4. Lead Proud heading 035. Expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 4 Skywest 061. Skywest 061. Fly present heading. Descend and maintain 2,500 feet. Vectors for the approach. Fly present heading, descend and maintain 2,500 feet, Skywest 061. Skywest 061, airport is at your 12 o'clock 11 miles. Report the field in sight. Field in sight, Skywest 061. Skywest 061, cleared visual approach runway 4. Cleared visual approach for Skywest 061. Skywest 061, contact LaGuardia Tower 118.7, take care. Contact Tower 118.7 Skywest 061. Southwest 2413, leave Proud heading 035, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 4.
Leave Proud heading 035, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 4 Southwest 2413.
Southwest 2413, descend maintain 2,500, vectors for the approach.
Descend maintain 2,500, Southwest 2413.
Southwest 2413, airport is at your 12 o'clock 11 miles. Report the field in sight.
Field in sight, Southwest 2413.
Southwest 2413, cleared visual approach runway 4.
Cleared visual approach 4 Southwest 2413.
Southwest 2413, contact LaGuardia Tower 118.7.
Contact Tower 118.7, Southwest 2413.
DELTA761, leave Proud heading 045, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 4.
Leave Proud heading 045, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 4 DELTA761.
DELTA761, descend maintain 2,500, altimeter 3023, vectors for the approach.
Descend maintain 2,500, altimeter 3023 DELTA761.
DELTA761, airport is at your 12 o'clock 11 miles. Report the field in sight.
We'll report field in sight, Delta 761.
New York approach, JetBlue 153, 14,100 feet with information X-ray.
JetBlue 153, New York approach. Good afternoon. Altimeter 3023, expect the visual approach runway 4.
Altimeter 3023, expect the visual approach runway 4, JetBlue 153.
2,500.
Brickyard 4633, leave proud heading 035, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 4.
Leave proud heading 035, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 4, Brickyard 4633.
Brickyard 4633, descend maintain 2,500, vectors for the approach.
Descend maintain 2,500, Brickyard 4633.
Delta 761, field in sight.
Delta 761, cleared visual approach runway 4.
Cleared visual approach for Delta 761.
Delta 761, contact LaGuardia Tower 118.7 CU.
Contact Tower 118.7 Delta 761. Have a good afternoon. LaGuardia Tower, Delta 761, visual runway 4.
Delta 761, LaGuardia Tower, continue.
Wilco, Delta 761.
Southwest 2413, exit right at uniform.
Exit right at uniform, Southwest 2413. LaGuardia Tower, Brickyard 4633, visual runway 4.
Brickyard 4633, LaGuardia Tower, continue.
Roger, Brickyard 4633.
Delta 761, wind 335 at 4 runway 4 cleared to land.
Runway 4 cleared to land, Delta 761.
Brickyard 4438, contact New York departure. Contact New York departure, Brickyard 4438.
Approaching minimums.
LaGuardia Tower, Southwest 2216, visual runway 4.
Minimums.
Southwest 2216, LaGuardia Tower, continue. Roger, Southwest 2216.
100. 50. 30. 20. Sync rate.
Air Shuttle 615 at 4, fly heading 260, runway 31 cleared for takeoff. Fly heading 260, runway 31 cleared for takeoff. Air Shuttle 6102. Delta 761, exit next available taxiway.
Exit next available taxiway, Delta 761.
LaGuardia Tower, JetBlue 2060, visual runway 4. JetBlue 2060, LaGuardia Tower, continue. Roger, JetBlue 2060.
American 2047, ready to go, runway 31.
American 2047, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway 31, line up and wait, American 2047.
Brickyard 4633, go around, fly runway heading, maintain 4,400 feet.
On the go. Fly. Runway heading. Maintain 4,400 feet. Brickyard 4633.
Brickyard 4633. Contact New York. Approach 120.8. Talk to you in a bit.
Contact New York. Approach 120.8. Brickyard 4633. Talk to you in a bit.
American 2047, LaGuardia Tower. Wind 335 at 4. Fly heading 350. Runway 31 cleared for takeoff.
Fly heading 350, runway 31 cleared for takeoff, American 2047.
Southwest 2216, wind 335 at 4. Runway 4 cleared to land. Runway 4 cleared to land, Southwest 2216. Delta761, contact ground 121.7.
Ground 121.7 Delta 761.
Spirit Wing 3381, runway tree 1 taxi via Bravo Bravo, Alpha Alpha, Bravo Echo, Alpha, Zulu.
Runway tree 1 via Bravo Bravo, Alpha Alpha, Bravo Echo, Alpha, Zulu, Spirit Wing 3381.
Brickyard 4570, contact LaGuardia Tower 118.7, have a good afternoon. Contact Tower 118.7, Brickyard 4570. Brickyard 5654, ready for airways to Indianapolis. Brickyard 5654, LaGuardia ground, cleared to Indianapolis Airport. Radar vector ZIMS and is filed. Maintain 4,000 feet. Expect flight level tree 20, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.4. Squawk tree 206. Cleared to Indianapolis Airport. Radar vector ZIMS, then is filed. Maintain 4,000 feet. Expect flight level tree 20, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.4. Squawk tree 206. Brickyard 5654. Brickyard 5654, read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start. We'll go. Brickyard 5654. Brickyard 5654. Gate 902 request pushback and engine start. Brickyard 5654, LaGuardia ground, pushback approved. Face northeast. Pushback and engine start approved. Face northeast. Brickyard 5654. Brickyard 4562, contact LaGuardia Tower 118.7 CU. Contact Tower 118.7, Brickyard 4562. Southwest 2216, Gate 5 tree taxi via uniform, Romeo. Hold short runway tree 1. Gate 5 tree taxi via uniform, Romeo. Hold short runway tree 1, Southwest 2216. Brickyard 5809, request taxi to the active. Brickyard 5809, runway tree 1 taxi via 19er Zulu. Runway tree 1 via 19er Zulu, Brickyard 5809. Brickyard 5809, contact LaGuardia Tower 118.173, IFR to Detroit Metro Wayne County. Spirit Wings 173, LaGuardia ground, cleared to Detroit Metro Wayne County. Radar vector scaled, then is filed. Maintain 4,000. Expect flight level tree 80, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.4.